everyone, it's Julia. I have another upcycled today. It's just two thrifted shirts that I'm going to combine into one. First of all, this really fuzzy Sherpa-like sweater that's shorter, and then it also has a shorter sleeve with this cuff. And then this sleeveless blouse, button down, and it's in this stripe. It's really cute. And like I said, I'm going to combine the two, add some length to this sweater. This is a project that I filmed a while back. It already sold in my summer shop. But now that the summer is over, I'm kind of getting my summer stuff all packed away and getting my building all closed. And so I will be adding some new projects shortly. But like I said, this one is an older project that I've worked on and have never shared. I'm going to add a little bit of this bottom to the bottom of that sweater. I just love it when there's a stripe, so I can just kind of follow the stripe and cut this really straight. And then I'm going to find the center of that and also the center of my sweater and just mark the center front, center back with a pin, and then I'll have the side seams also as a guide. Now this sweater is a little bit bigger than this shirt, and so it's going to be open somewhat in the center front, but I figured that's fine. I don't show how I sewed this, but I did use my even feed foot or my walking foot. I didn't want this sweater to stretch, and that really helped that. Just help feed everything through at the same time, and yeah, so that, that's just a hint for that kind of a thing. I have everything pinned on now, and then I'm going to take it to my sewing machine, and I am going to sew just from the top right through both pieces, right through the sweater and this little shirting. Got that part done, and now I'm going to do some more deconstructing. I'm going to cut this placket off, and then also it had two front pockets, and I'm going to cut both of those. You can barely see it here, but I am leaving approximately a 1/2 inch all the way around this pocket, and I'm just cutting right through the layer just so this pocket is complete. So I've got my two pockets. I'm just spraying it with misting it with some water, and then turning under that 1/2 inch. So I'm going to have these little patch pockets basically. And I thought they'd be fun just to stick right on the front of kind of towards the bottom of this sweater, and I'm just going to pin those into place as well. And stitch those. And now I thought I'm going to add, I just don't like these cuffs, and I thought it'd be just a little bit better if I cut that cuff off and then just add some more length to the bottom of these sleeves. So simple to cut this. I'm just going to cut right on one of those lines. Cut down right down the center, and then we'll be sewing this to the bottom of my sleeves. And I did hem that. I thought they turned out really cute. It almost has like a bell sleeve look. I'm going to be doing the same to the other one. Right sides together, and then I'll just stitch this. Next, I'm going to add a little bit of this back of the shirting. Just this neckline I thought was interesting. I'm going to add it to the front of the sweater. Just going to draw on a V-shaped with my heat erase pen. I'm kind of working with a pleat at the bottom of this shirt. I don't know if you can see it there. It's like the back pleat. So I'm trying to avoid that somewhat. I also drew on a dotted line. That'll be my cutting line. That was about a fourth of an inch or so away from my original V shape. And then I'm just going to cut this right on that dotted line and right through that neckline or that neckband. I'm going to turn that edge under and give it a good press. Just sprayed it with a little bit of water there. Just trying to remove that label or thinking whether I need to or not. Making sure it's in the center, and then I'm just going to pin this into place and just stitch it, just edge stitch it down right through the top of this sweater. I'm turning it inside out, and I'm going to remove that sweater part of that V. And I still have that label. I do end up cutting that out later. I don't think I show that, but I think it would just be irritating on your neck. So I do cut that out. And I'll turning it right side out again. And then I thought it would be fun to add part of that placket to the front of this. So I just added a piece of it and I turned under the raw edges. And I'm just going to stitch that into place. Just going to add a little bit more of that offset color, the more of the cream color up there. And I just thought it was kind of a nice little addition. Now this is the side of the placket that has the buttonholes. And I'm just going to ignore those buttonholes and I'm going to sew some cute buttons on the top of this once I get this edge stitched down into place. And I'm just going to use some mismatched buttons and then add a couple to the pockets. And here's some pictures at the end, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. It's just a creative way just to think outside the box a little bit and to redo and transform a couple of shirts. I hope you have a chance to create this week. Bye for now.